So what's the big deal? If I raise some money from some investors and I don't follow all securities laws, is the SEC going to waste their time coming after me over my small little deal that I'm working on? Maybe, maybe not. That is a potential risk, and it might not be a very big risk. However, the biggest risk that we see is, right, especially in this type of market where deals are starting to fall apart, especially in real estate, investors potentially losing their money suddenly are talking to attorneys, and their attorney is telling them, hey, guess what? If they didn't follow securities law and file and basically find an exemption for their securities offering, they just called it a joint venture or a partnership. They potentially have a right of rescission, which means they're going to sue you, the LLC, you personally, everyone involved, and say they have a right of rescission, which means they have a right to their money back because you didn't do things correctly. They get their money back in full, plus interest, plus potential attorney's fees, other things depending on state or federal law that they file under, and you potentially personally could be responsible for coming up with that money. So, yeah, it is potentially a big deal, a huge risk, especially when your cash might be tied up in a real estate property, or maybe, the bank owns it now and you have no cash. So now personally, you could be responsible. So that's where you're going to end up in bankruptcy. So, yeah, it is a pretty big deal.